Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to today's lightning session. This one's entitled Open Up Legacy IBM Functionality via APIs. This is going to be an EPC 1570 demo toward MACH architecture, and we're very excited to have you join us. Let's give everyone a chance to settle down, and we can start in about 30 seconds. Please hang tight. Okay, I think we're good to start. Thank you, everyone. I hope you're all settled. Again, good morning. My name is Nicole Ballesteros. I'm marketing manager here at LANSA, and I'm very happy to again welcome you guys to today's 45-minute lightning session where I'm with LANSA Services Manager Patrick Fleming. Maybe he's on the side, but he'll be demonstrating how you can now again build and run APIs on the IBMI with the new LANSA EPC 1570 update. So this session, as you heard when we started, is being recorded, and I will make sure you all receive a copy right after, a few days after the session, so you can all review it with your coworkers at your convenience. Then again, I'm happy to see we have a lot of you here today with us live because we will be opening the floor for questions after the demonstration at about, let's say, 40-minute mark. So this is a great opportunity for some personalized and real-time advice. So I hope you'll stick around. Anytime you have questions, you don't have to wait. Actually, you can just use the chat box or the question box that's preferred. And we will get to them one by one towards the end of the session. Before we start, I would like to ask the group which version of Visual LANSA you're using. We'll put up a poll and then you can all answer. Let's see. Here you go. So it should be on your screen. So we have which version of LANSA are you currently using? Please select version 15, version 14, version 13, or maybe you are still running on an older version. By answering, this will help us refine our responses to you. And of course, if you find this presentation interesting, we'll be happy also to help you transition to the latest version of LANSA. Towards the end of this session, again, I'm with Patrick Fleming from Professional Services. So if you have any questions on how our services team can maybe help you with that, you can raise that as well during the Q&A portion. Let's see, let's allow some more time to gather some responses. I do see a lot of you already voted. Let's close it in 3, 2, 1. Cool. I do see a lot of you are already on version 15. So I do hope that you'll make great use of this presentation right after. But there are also still some of you who are in an older version. So again, don't hesitate to ask some questions if you have any concerns about upgrading. We do have one more question since we're talking about APIs today. Who in here, we're curious, are already using APIs? We'll start another poll. Here you go. We have our poll, are you using REST APIs? Just say yes or no. And then that will make the entire conversation more interesting. Thank you so much for voting. Again, just yes or no. Okay, that's a quick question. So we can close the poll in 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for participating. I saw that a lot of you are already using APIs. That's great. I hope that we'll be able to better support all of you with your API needs as we talk about, this update with LANSA. In our agenda today, you can see it on your screen right now. We have Patrick flashing it. So Patrick will be talking about the EPC 1570, give you an overview and how it's going to transform API development, of course, for your team. He will also demonstrate how to set it up and then what changes you should expect in your environment with this update. And for me, the most exciting part, he's going to show you how to actually get into building APIs with the LANSA tool store as an example. He did tell me that everyone has that So I hope you'll find this very interesting. Patrick is also very passionate about MACH architecture, right? So microservices, API first, cloud native, and headless architecture. And he's also going to share how this update enables you to transition towards that. So this is going to be a fantastic session. And let me just, without further ado, hand over the microphone to Patrick. Please take it away.
Good morning, everybody, and I'm excited to talk about how EPC 150070 enables you to move along with APIs. And it was good to hear that a number of you are already either consuming REST APIs or publishing REST APIs in LANSA, because it's the way I think the industry is going anyway, particularly as we move more things to the cloud. Right, I'm going to turn off my video. I think you've seen enough of me.
Let's do that.
And let's get to the material. Okay, so the significant enabler, and that's what I'd really classify this EPC as, is it enables your back-end LANSA functionality to be able to be integrated with or used by a wide number of applications that support APIs. Previously it was difficult to call LANSA functionality from non-LANSA applications. We have LANSA open for .NET developers, but nothing out of the box for other developers. Where Mac fits in is that that's really a longer term path. So Mac, if you Google it, you'll see that a lot of vendors have come on board with an alliance called the Mac Alliance, where kind of like the Agile Manifesto, it's not specific standards or products, but it's really a goal. And the goal is, to move to this microservices, API first, cloud native and headless, which is where the industry is going as well. And I'll explain that. And the goals of that architecture is better scalability, flexibility, and responsiveness. We're running on the IBM I, but the IBM I, although we can now run hosted and in the cloud now, but the IBM I is physically limited in terms of its scalability and the number of users it can support. So that's the key thing about this EPC, is that it's an enabler. So therefore, it's important to architects and both LANSA and non-LANSA developers. Previous EPCs have focused on improvements to the IDE, or maybe some new commands, maybe some new syntax, maybe some new material design controls. But this is kind of bigger in terms of the potential capabilities that you can put into LANSA and use outside of LANSA.